Good morning, this is Tamara Sweeney from Love Dominates. I am making this video for my son, Dillon Sweeney. His birthday is coming up. It's November 6th, 2020, and I wanted to say happy birthday. I have been alienated from my son for a decade now, and I want this directly to Dillon. I want him to see me eye to eye. So I apologize for everyone that's watching this, but this is going to be heart to heart to my son. So, Dillon, first, I want to say happy birthday. I love you. I've been waiting for you to wake up to what's really going on in our family dynamics. I'm here with open arms. I am here with an open heart, a heart full of love that you've missed for a decade. I want to apologize to you because I didn't realize I was living in a home full of abuse. I didn't realize everything that was going on behind my back. So I feel both you and your brother, Dalton, you especially because you're the oldest one, have been through the worst abuse. The pressure was put on you, the golden child. You were responsible for your other siblings. You were responsible for your father. You had a role to fill. You are running his empire and taking over the empire. We were cut immediately, Dillon. The minute I asked for separation, the minute I asked for divorce, the rage came out. And your father told you some adult things, adult situations that no child should ever hear, ever. But then your father went even further. The rage, the hatred, the target on my head, where he wanted you guys to kill me because I deserved it. I'm not perfect, Dillon. I'm not perfect, but I was a really good mom. Actually, I was an excellent mom. I did everything for my children. I gave it all, 120% to my children. No one believed in my beliefs. I believed because I went to school my parents, Oma and Oda, were phys ed and health teachers. I followed in their footsteps. Nutrition, exercise, all that was important. Having a healthy heart, mind, and soul was important to me. But I was abused and beaten down for my beliefs. So, excuse me. So for a mom, I didn't want to see any bad food going into your body. So I fed you organically. I gave you homemade food. I never took you to a McDonald's or, every now and then, but not. I tried to keep your body as clean as possible. I was able to, you were diagnosed with asthma and were on drugs, and I didn't believe it. I went up against the doctors with all the meds that they are given. The minute I went homeopathic and took you off, you've never had an asthma attack since. So these are things I did because I love you. I love you, Dillon. Not because I was crazy. Your dad put it in your head all the time. If I was yelling because your dad would undermine me. He would do the complete opposite of what I was telling the kids. He even allowed you to talk back to the teachers in school. I don't believe in disrespect. I don't believe in demeaning people. I don't believe in undermining people. What I believe in is empowering people, loving to your fullest, to your wildest dreams, to love is powerful. It's the highest vibration, Dillon. And I had it with all my kids. It was the 5 of us. Dillon, Dalton, Anya, Dustin, and me. People didn't even know I had a husband. So I really need you to think, Dillon, why aren't we together? Why? What could it possibly be? There is no possible reason that we are apart, except for one thing. You are being controlled. You are being manipulated. You are being abused, Dillon. Mind, gaslighting, financially. I gave birth to 4 beautiful children, not knowing they were going to be used to, or be groomed to run a business. I want you to do what you want to do, what your passion is, what your heart's telling you to do, not what you're made to do or forced to do. It's funny because your father used those words against me, and here he is the one forcing you. So if you really want to live life free, have freedom, forget about material items and money. Who cares? Who cares? You're not truly happy, Dillon, until you're doing what you're supposed to be doing in a godly manner, full of light and love, and whatever your journey is supposed to be. And unfortunately, you will not find out until you go through something traumatic, which you already have. But your brain, I was cut off on your, you were 16, turning 17. And from that point on, I was cut off. The reason I asked for a divorce, you guys didn't have a father. And I wanted you to have a father in your life at least 50% of the time. He was gone. What was he doing, Dillon? What was your dad doing? 6 weeks at a time, gone. He was not there for 17 years of your life. Maybe 3 months out of a year. But when I asked for divorce, he can come home and be your dad 100%. Your drinking buddy, your gambling buddy. What did Dad teach you? How to drink, how to do drugs, how to gamble, how to lie, how to manipulate people. You have a choice, Dillon. You can come and be on the light side. This is the side of the light. Or you can live in darkness and constantly manipulate, lie, take down people. So, I'm giving you the hugest thing anyone could ever give you, Dillon. I'm giving you my heart, my soul, my mind, everything for my children. So for your birthday, never forget my baby boy, my oldest one, my first child, being born. Never forget it, Dillon. I gave birth to an amazing, incredible creature called a human baby boy. And I loved you from the minute I found out I was pregnant till today. Even though all the vile things you have done, and it's not your fault. You are living in fear and you don't even realize it. You're being controlled and you don't realize it. I went through the same thing. It's time to reach out, Dillon. What a wonderful birthday gift it would be for us to reconnect. I love you so much. Please come back, Dillon. And once you come back, Dalton, Anya, and Dustin will be free of this abuse. The abuse of alcoholism, depression, the gambling, the lies, the bondage. Your freedom will be lifted. I mean, your bondage will be lifted. And the freedom that comes with that is, I can't even explain it. I cannot even explain it. But it's the most beautiful, beautiful thing in the world. All right, Dillon, I love you. Happy birthday. And I can't wait to give you the biggest hug one can ever do. All right. God bless. Always choose love over hate and compassion over judgment. Love dominates.